What's up, y'all? And welcome back to Dad Needs to Talk. I'm your host, Robert, and today we are back for another manga haul for March of 2022. Now, I definitely didn't go nowhere near as crazy as what I did last month. I probably will not be doing that anytime soon because I'm going to try to kind of pump the brakes on the manga buying because I've just been buying. There's stuff that I bought almost a year ago, back when I first started collecting, that I still haven't read. And it was kind of like, okay, Robert, this is kind of getting out of hand. You need to sort some stuff out. So don't be surprised if next month I don't really have a haul, or if I do, it's like super tiny. It might be a case where I go back to doing, every other month, doing like a combined one. But anywho, let's go ahead and just dive right in. I have a handful of goodies and one very big surprise that I will show at the end. So first off, this month is kind of a collection of finishing some series collections, picking up some continuations for some others, and then finding a golden goose for myself. But without further ado, a couple of series that I found, the last volumes that I needed to complete the series, one of which is No Guns Life Volume 1. I finally got my hands on Volume 1, so now I have all of the current volumes. The only thing that's missing will be the final volume, which is coming out in December of this year. But as of right now, my No Guns Life collection is complete. Or current, I should say. Sweat and Soap, Volume 5. With this was the last piece of the puzzle that was missing in my collection. This little gap here. And now I can finally put this with the rest. And now when I start reading, hopefully soon, I'll have all of that series. Next up, I have a few things that I've already kind of done reviews and stuff for on the channel over this month. But I had picked up Alice in Borderland Volume 1. And like I said, there's already a review for it. I did a double review for both Volume 1 as well as Season 1 of the live action. This was a really solid read. Go check out that video. Another one I also did a review for and discussion was Solanin. This is one that I've, heard about over the years. But when I did my podcast anniversary a couple weeks ago, I wanted to kind of like dive into something that would like really make me reflect. And so I did a double discussion video with Solanin and Downfall as well. Which, are both by Inuo Asano. So it was a very good yet very painful double read because I read them both back to back in one sitting. So go check out my video for those. And these next two are a couple of new series that I've also reviewed as well. Cash These Hands Volume 1. Basically, this was a story about two former high school delinquent rivals meeting up again as adults and maybe trying to start a relationship. But this was a very fun read, and of course the freaking title. How could it not at least like pique your interest? You saying it's something called a manga called Cash These Hands. And so it's kind of like, it's basically a Yuri love story. So that was very good. New one, fresh off the shelf, Yakuza Reincarnation Volume 1. This one follows a old Yakuza boss who basically gets set up and killed, and he gets reincarnated into a fantasy world as a princess. But he still has his same morals and code of ethic that he had, as, in his previous life. And he gets to keep his very dope goddess tattoo that he had on his back as a Yakuza. It transferred over with him when he got reincarnated And so it's just kind of him just figuring out this new world, and like I said, just following his ideals and putting them into place. So this was a really fun read. So Yakuza Reincarnation. Next up, one I managed to find a little bit early, and this was honestly one that I was hoping to find this week before I did this manga haul, because I have to show support for this series because I love reading it so much week to week on Shonen Jump. We finally have the physical release of Sakamoto Days in English. Now, for those who do not know, Sakamoto Days, and forgive me, I haven't been saying the authors' names on any of these past series, but Sakamoto Days is done by Yuto Suzuki, and like I said, it's a Shonen Jump title. So you can read it on the Viz app and stuff. I think it's coming up to 64 chapters, but this is where it all began. And basically, the story follows Taro Sakamoto, who is a former legendary hitman who basically he's kind of settled down at a point in his life to where, hey, he has a wife, he has a daughter, he runs a local convenience store, but then these people from his past start showing up and trying to cause trouble, and Sakamoto is not about that life. Like, hey, don't let his little bit of a rounder exterior fool you, cause Sakamoto, he ain't nobody to mess with. And so, like I said, I am excited to. I will be reading this soon and doing a separate review for it, just to kind of revisit the early days of this, kind of like what I did with Kaiju number 8 last month. But yeah, Sakamoto Days, go check it out. Like I said, Barnes and Nobles has it out super early, a couple weeks early, but it'll be out officially. Honestly, it'll be out officially next week on April 5th. So go check it out, because like I said, it is part of the new wave of series right up there with Kaiju number 8 and Spy Family and Undead Unlucky and Marshall. Sakamoto Days is one to be on the lookout for. This next one is one that I see every freaking time, and how can you not see it because of this freaking cover? I got Sneeze, which is a one-shot volume by Naoki Urasawa. You already know I like his other works, and I have some of his other series. Now I'm almost done with 20th Century Boys. I plan out I will have that done by the end of April. So, but yeah, Sneeze, like I said, just one of his one-shot series that I've always been interested in, because like I said, this freaking bright yellow cover always catches my attention. So look forward to reading that. Next up, I have a handful of continuations. So y'all already know I talk about the series all the freaking time. I have Karate Survivor in Another World Volume 3. I can't wait to see what our boy is up to and what other karate skills he learns and how he kicks other people's butts. So very excited to dive back into that. Mama Akuma Volume 2. Y'all know I really enjoyed Volume 1 when I reviewed that a couple months ago, but it looks like some more demons have come to find out like why Akuma is taking so long to fulfill his assignment. So I'm very excited and interested to see what is going to happen in this volume. So that's a fun one. The Country Without Humans Volume 2. This is another one that I just read Volume 1 a week or so ago and really enjoyed it. And because like the way Volume 1 ended, I'm like, okay, I need to know what is going on. I need more information on this story and this mystery of like, okay, what is going on? Why is this girl seemingly the only human left in this world full of golems? So, fun read. Another fun one, Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games Volume 2. Y'all know I enjoyed when I did my review for this a while back, and I'm just ready to see like what other ways they're gonna try to sneak around and try to play video games in this dormitory, or are they gonna find more friends, more girls in the school that are also into fighting games? Because y'all know I love that freaking moment in Volume 1 where they almost got caught playing games in a empty classroom after hours, and one of the girls freaking ran and just jumped through a window to make her escape. So I'm very excited to pick that up. And Die Dark Volume 3. Very excited to dive into this. I, really enjoyed volumes 1 and 2. So I can't wait to see what new shenanigans Sanko them are up to. And oh man. The kind of like demon chick. I don't even know if I could even show this, but no, I'm not gonna show it. But basically this character, what she really looks like. There was like a very I'll just say a very provocative panel at the start of chapter 13. Like I said, I want to show it, but don't want to get in no trouble with the internet. So yeah. Now next up, I decided to pick up Blue Period Volume 6. Now, Blue Period, I watched season 1 of the anime back when that came out in the fall of last year, and I super fell in love with it. And so Volume 6 is the last volume for where season 1 of the anime ended. So the last episode of the anime, that the last like story arc with Yaguchi and the exams, is this volume. And so for those who might not know, Blue Period is a series that follows Yatoro Yaguchi. Let's see. This boy here is basically, he discovers his love and passion for art. And, him just kind of going through his trials and tribulations of, trying to get into a art school. And so this is a series that I feel like everybody, if you were any type of creative, whether you're a podcaster, YouTuber, manga tuber, do Instagram stuff, TikTok, any type of creative stuff, you're an artist, whatever, Blue Period is a series that you need to check out. Like I said, whether you watch the anime or read the manga, because like I said, like this series just like really spoke to me in such a way that I had to pick up this, because going forward with Volume 7 coming out this summer, I will start collecting the volumes from there on, just because that will be all new material to me. And so Blue Period Volume 6. Now, there was another one that I was hoping to find, but I could not find Volume 1 of anywhere. And it's one that I learned about in the back of Blue Period, because there was an advertisement in there for Witch Hat, which I already have, but there was another one called Magus of the Library. If anybody out there has that series and is reading it, let me know what you think of it, because like I saw the art of that, and that looked like some freaking amazing art. Like the same way how when you first see like some of the art in Witch Hat, like this Magus of the Library series sounds freaking amazing. So I want to find Volume 1. That might be one I still maybe try to hunt down next month. But anywho, so for this last thing that I got for my haul for this month, when my wife called me when she was out of town last week, she called me and she video called me. She was at Barnes and Noble at a Half Price Books down in Houston, and when she showed me what she found, this was my reaction. Just tears of joy. Because this series means so much to me in so many ways. It is part of my online handle. I have my son named after the main character from the series. It is honestly something that at one point in time, I never thought that I would be able to have physically in my collection. But she found me, and I found Volume 1 myself last week, but she found me majority of the volumes for Trigun and Trigun Maximum. Now, I found volume 1 myself for, this was what, $25 for the first Trigun, and picked it up or whatever. They also had one of the single volumes for Trigun Maximum Volume 2, like just like the single. I almost bought that, but I was like, it's redundant with these omnibuses I have. But she found Volume 2 of Trigun for $7. And volumes 2, 3, and 4 of Trigun Maximum omnibuses, they were $10 a piece. What a steal. What a steal. And something that I am, like I said, I am beyond ecstatic to have physically in my collection, because a few years back, I had decided to just go ahead and I bought the whole series digitally. And I never finished like reading it. I read like to like volume like 12 or something, whatever. And I think there's like 14 or so volumes. But with this in my collection now, this is like a crowning jewel of my collection now. Cause like I said, my son is named freaking Vash. That is how much this series and Vash the Stampede means to me. And like I said, my online handle in certain places is Father of Vash, because it's very literal. But yeah, when she showed me those, I was like, yes, snatch up everything you can find. So now I just have to hunt down volume 1 and 5, which are the most expensive, because I've seen volume 1. I don't know if some of y'all might remember, some months back, I had come across a volume 1 of Trigun that was in a glass case at a half price books, but at the time I didn't realize or maybe because like I said, it was in a glass case, but I didn't get to look at it all the way. But it was $100, which seems to be like the going price for that right now. And I think volume 5 is somewhere up there as well in price. So I'll have to see if I can track those down or what I'm gonna do about those. But just the fact that I have pretty much like 80 to 90% of the series. I'm just missing 2 omnibuses. Wow. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it for what I got this month. Like I said, nothing too crazy, but like I said, it's just, oh my God, I cannot believe I have this. I'm physically holding Trigun in my hands. It just feels so good to have this. See, even Vash is saying, please let me be. But yeah, with that, like I said, let me know what y'all picked up this month. Is there anything that I picked up this month that caught your interest that you're like, oh, I never even heard of that, or I don't know what that is. That sounds interesting, whatever. No, hey, let me know down in the comments below. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and all that fun jazz. And yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Check out the Dad Needs to Talk podcast and all that fun jazz. But y'all be easy. This has been so fun and so heartfelt. Peace.